Morning all. So this is core stretch combo on a Friday morning. This is number 3 of this routine, I think. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. You need the normal blocks, books, cushions, ties, and L-shape, L-sit. You might want to weights as a push-up bar equivalents if you're doing the harder version. Okay, let's get warmed up, please. Let's get that out of the way. Marching on the spot. Let's go. Morning, Kay. Morning, Nick. Good, good. Right. Okay. Look up and look down. Look over one shoulder and over the other shoulder, please. And again, look up and down. One shoulder, other shoulder. Tilt your ear to your shoulder, center, other side. And again, please. Good. Roll your shoulders back. If it helps, put your thumbs on your shoulders. And then draw circles with your elbows, opening out your chest. Keep your legs moving, please. Oh, Kay's on form. She's running already. Well done, Kay. Excellent. Big backward arm circles. A couple more. And then a rotation. So you might want to do a nice gentle rotation, hands by your sides or across your chest. You might want your hands up to this position or adding a little momentum, palm up towards the ceiling. Remember, if you get dizzy with any of this sort of stuff, focus on something that's immediately in front of you. Keep your eyes on that and your head still. Good, well done. Hands on your hips, drawing circles, please. Tummy muscles in. And the other way. Brilliant, okay. Mobilizing through your hip, so drawing circles with your knee. Excellent, other way. Lovely, swap sides, please. Just keep going. Just got a few more joining. Well done. And the other way. Good. Okay, forward and backwards running, please. Use whatever space you've got. Freya, welcome. Just join in. Put your video on if you can so I can see you. We're just partway through the warm-up. Just do what you can. Couple more. Lovely. Well done. Up on your tiptoes. Interlace your fingers. Push your hands away. Really tall. Good. Okay. Walking on your heels. Draw circles with your wrist. Draw circles the other way. Walk on the inside edge of your foot, mobilizing through your ankle a little bit. And walk on the outside edge of your foot. Looks odd. Okay, side to side running, please, or side steps. Remember, bend from your knees and your hips. Try to get your hands flat to the floor if you're able to. If you can't, just hands gently on your thighs. You can walk it if you wish to. Those of you that are fitter, make sure it's running and get the speed up a little bit, please. Let's get really warm. Keep going. Good, well done. Come back to center. Step and tap to the side and reach your arm over the top. So we're getting a dynamic stretch going under your arm. Palm up to the ceiling, really reach. Add a little jump in if you want to. Flick your heel up to your bottom if you wish. Up to you. Couple more. Okay, forward and backwards running, please. Bend from your knees and your hips, touch the floor. If you can't do that, bend and touch your thighs or your shins. Squat to the floor. Go in. Couple more. Lovely. Okay, hinge from the hip. Tummy muscles in, hinge. Reach out from your tailbone. If you need support, do it against the chair or work surface. But remember, really pull your tummy muscles in to support your back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Next one's your last one. Backwards running, please. Backwards or running or walking. Big strides, the biggest strides you can manage. Use whatever space you've got. Go a diagonal across your room if you haven't got much room. Big, big steps. So I'm actually choosing to walk rather than run because I can just get bigger steps. Keep going. Good. Well done, well done, well done. Good, good, good. Right, okay, let's get to the workout. So remember, we have got 2 sets of this, breather in the middle. You can do whatever version you want to do. And if you're not quite warmed up, just go easy on the first couple. You'll have a minute on each exercise roughly. But those of you that know me know my minutes can be a bit rough. Anyway, right, I'm starting my stopwatch. We are on curtsey lunge to side balance. So you're taking right leg behind your left and then out to the side into a balance. Hold on to the back of a chair if you need to. Make it harder if you can. Back knee tickles the floor. Come up to the side in a side balance. We're doing the same side all the time. And remember, that leg goes out to the side in both the curtsey balance, so it's not going behind me, it's going to the side. And then as you come into this bit, you're going as far over the side as you can as well. So that leg isn't going behind, it's going to the side. If you want more of a challenge, go deeper, as deep as you possibly can. And then in the balance, you go as far over as you can. Keep going. You've got another 20 seconds. How are we doing? You can add a little speed as well if you want to, but that makes it harder to control the balance. So you can throw your leg out and then control it. Keep going. Make your next one your last one. Good, well done. Okay, inchworm. So you're hinging from the hips. Hands to the floor, bend your knees if you want to. Inch your hands away from you. Keeping your heels in contact with the floor for as long as you can. Come into a plank position, knees to floor if you need to. You can go into a cobra, come back to your plank, inch all the way back. Touch your toes, do the same again. So keeping your heels to the floor as long as you can, into your plank position, cobra if you want to, knees to floor as soon as you need to. Single leg version if you're feeling fit and strong this morning. So you can keep a leg up off the floor for as long as you want. And remember, you can do exactly the same shape, L shape, against a work surface, and then into plank from there. So keep going and please everybody, L shape, reach, cobra, back into your L shape, and stand in. Keep going. Remember, if you're doing your single leg ones, you alternate, or perhaps do 2 on your weaker side to 1 on your stronger side. Okay, on this next one, please, I want you to stay down on the floor. So you're on the floor, opposite arm and leg extensions. So you are reaching, opposite arm and leg lifts and lowers. Reach, lift, and lower. Same shape against the wall if you're doing the standing version. Reach, lift, and then lower. You can do a flutter, so you reach and lift all 4 arms off and flutter. Opposite arm and legs are fluttering. Remember, your head is only lifting because your torso is lifting. So keep your head in line with the rest of your spine. Keep going. Good, good, good. Really reach, please, everybody. Keep reaching. Whether you're against the wall or on the floor, whether you're doing the hardest version, It will be the hardest version, whatever you're doing, your hardest version for you. Keep going. You have got another 10 seconds, please. Really reach in. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Well done. Right. Copenhagen, side plank, our favourites. Just have a go. Side plank against the wall if you really can't access this one. So you're on your forearm. Top leg is up on your chair or edge of your settee, edge of your bed. You are lifting up into a side plank, reaching arm up into the air if you can. Hand on the floor for support. Lift that and lower that bottom leg up to the top one. If you can do that, arm up in the air, and you just keep that leg up off the floor and pulsing. Keep your hips forward. You're not sticking your bottom out. Same shape against the wall. Keep going. So it's this. If you're against the wall, same sort of thing. And we're doing theme. Good. Really reach up to the ceiling if you're reaching up. If you're not reaching up, give it a go, even just for a couple of seconds. Keep going, team. You've got 15 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Smile. 3, 2, 1. Well done. On the floor, you're doing a prone press up, but you're starting in this position. It's sometimes called an archer press. You take your arm out to the side, reach over, do your press up, come back. So you might be on your knees, or you might be doing it in a full press up. You can even do it with a single leg lift if you want as well. So you reach that arm as far away from you as you can. So forearm plank, arm out extended, reach over to that side, come back to center. Exactly the same against the wall, same shape. You can do reach, press, or you can just do your ordinary press ups, reach and press, whatever version you're doing. Good. Keep going. Draw your tummy muscles in. So if you are doing the plank version, forearm plank version, I find this really challenging on the abs as well as the press up muscles, your pecs and so on. Absolutely loving it. Well done. Right. From there into a supine plank. Hold in your crab position. Have a go at this, please, everybody. Feet in towards your bottom. Hands are going, fingertips towards your ears. And just have a go at pushing up into your plank position. Give it a go. If you really can't do that, edge of chair, this position here on the floor, or edge of chair. And then what you're working up to is going into your crab, feet in towards your bottom. You might want to widen your stance and going right up. Can't do it this morning, into your crab position. So I'm not quite as high as I normally would be. Not quite warmed up, but work on it. Get that range of movement back. Nick, just try widening your feet a bit. Your knees are wide, get your feet to match. That's it. Good, go on, Freya, lift up. Keep going, everybody. Can't see the rest of you. Good, keep going. Couple more seconds. Lovely, well done. Okay, stand up, please, stand up. Shoelace squat to stand. So you're taking one foot in front of you, you're squatting down, try not to touch the floor, just touch the top of your foot, come back up. Little step in front, squat down, tie your shoelace up, come back up. Those of you that find that easy, turn it into a single leg squat as soon as you're able to. So squat down, lean forward, 1 foot off the floor and come back up. If you've got good range, you can turn it into a pistol squat or do that as an alternative. So you're coming down, pistol squat like this. I haven't quite got the range or the strength this morning, but you're doing one leg out to the front. That's an extreme version. If you're feeling very fit this morning and strong, sit to stand is an alternative, but I would like all of you to try shoelace, get into the floor and stand, working on single leg balance and squat as soon as you're able to. You've got another 5 seconds of that. Keep going. Good. Well done. Okay, wall angels, please. We're stretching out across our chest and strengthening between our shoulder blades. So you are against a flat bit of wall, ideally without a radiator. You've got your arms at 90 degrees, feet about 6 inches, 15 centimeters away from that wall. You're aiming to get your back of your head against the wall, forearms against the wall. Some of you will just have your fingertips. And then those of you that find that easy, flatten your back into the wall and get your feet closer into the wall, and then work on getting your fingertips up towards the ceiling. I'm just going to demo it down here because I haven't got the wall in the loft. So you're pushing up towards the ceiling. So looking for a stretch across your chest, across the front of your arms, but you're working on strengthening the muscles between your shoulder blades. Keep going. Really push into the wall. Keep your chin in neutral, so you've got that grapefruit under your chin. Don't drop it and don't squash it. So you're in neutral. Keep working, please, everybody. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. L sit, please. Most of you are going to be, no, about half of you are going to be on the floor. Get on with it if you know what you're doing. You're basically in this shape, holding on the side of your chair or on the floor. You are lifting your weight. You might be going up on your tiptoes. You might be going into a full L shape in this position here, and you might be doing it on the floor, but work on it. Remember the progressions. You might start off in a tuck position like this, just lifting your weights, going up onto your tiptoes, then lifting your tiptoes off, then extending one leg and lifting the other leg off, and then into your full L shape sit. Oh, I can still only do it a few seconds at a time. That's really tiring. Keep going, keep going. Hold it there. So if you can do it straight legged on the chair, start progressing to the floor. You're doing well, team. You got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Well done. On the floor, most of you, it's back mobility. Some of you will be standing against the wall, feet about 6 inches away from the wall. That's on recording, none of you here. So we're on the floor. Weight above your head if you want. Pure back mobility. So bring your feet flat to the floor and as close into your bottom as you can. Flatten your back. Peel your tailbone off, 1 vertebra at a time. Push your hips up. Feel your bottom muscles working. And then all the way back down sequentially through the spine. Reach your fingertips away from you above your head along the floor. Just keep doing that. So this one is pure mobility, back health. But it's also preparation for the next exercise a little bit. If you're on the floor, keep your heels as close into your bottom as you can. If you're against the wall, work on that sequential movement through your spine. Keep going, please, everybody. Make this one your last one. Good. Okay, then you are into your bridge. And what I want you to do is move your feet away from you a little bit, lift up into a bridge and hold it there. So some of you will be working on a 2-foot hold, so you've got both feet in contact with the floor. Some of you doing the same, but you're lifting your heels up off the floor. I want this more hamstring, so move your feet, your heels away from you a bit. Some of you are going to be doing a single leg extension for the full minute. Remember which leg you've extended. And if you want more of a challenge, you might want to lift up into a bridge, a tabletop position like this. It's up to you. Play around with it, see what emphasis you want, but try and get your hamstrings doing a little bit of the work. Single leg. Push down through your heel or through your foot to engage your bottom muscles and your hamstrings, and you'll feel your lower back a little bit. Keep going, please, for another 3, 2, 1. Good. Well done. End of round 1. Have a little drink. So you're going to repeat that in a moment. Right. Okay. So you know what you're doing now. Curtsey lunge to side balance. I need another little drink. Hold on. Right. Curtsey lunge to side balance on the other side, please. Let's go. So I am taking my left leg behind and to the side, and then pushing up. Leg goes out to the side, arms go out to the side, and make it as deep as you can and go as far over as you can in that side balance, reaching fingertip to fingertip. I fell over then. Remember, you can do it with support of the chair. Same thing. Use the chair as much as you need, but as little as you can get away with, please. Keep going. Flowing beautifully. Hold that balance. You need to stop wobbling, everybody, because I'm looking at you and you're making me wobble. But you could argue that you're looking at me and I'm making you wobble. You going?
We wouldn't.
I'm falling over. You got 10 more seconds, everybody. Keep going. Make this one your last one. Good. Inchworm, please. So a few of you are doing an L-shaped stretch. You're reaching to your work surface. You're coming into a cobra or a plank and then going back out and repeating. Most of you are on the floor. Hinge from your hips to get there. Bend your knees if you need to. Inch your hands away from you. Keep your calves in contact with the floor for as long as you can. Into your plank position. Cobra if you wish. Remember, push your chest forward in that cobra position. Inch yourself back again. Get a stretch, a dynamic stretch going on through your calves, loosening your back, and then just keep doing that, please. We've got about 90 seconds on this one. I always do longer on this one. And keep going. Good. Work it. Those of you that are really flexible in this stood position, your chest will be closer to your knees and your chin will be somewhere near your shins. Don't ask me to demo that though. Nowhere near flexible enough. Keep going. Okay, on your next one, please end up on the floor unless you're doing the standing version of the opposite arm and leg extension. So you need to be on the floor. You are reaching, lift, opposite arm and leg, reach, lift, reach, lift, or extend all 4 limbs, lift and flutter. Keep it nice and smooth. Same against the wall, reach, lift, opposite arm and leg. Good. Keep it as smooth as you can. Keep going. You've got about 10 more seconds on this one. Lovely. Well done. Into your Copenhagen side plank. So make sure you do the other side. Top leg is lifted up onto something. And then you go into your side plank from there and you're trying to lift that bottom leg towards the top leg. Keep your hip as high as you can. If you're able to do that, reach up to the ceiling as well. And if that's still easy, pulse your leg, your bottom leg, up towards the top leg. So you're keeping the leg lifted higher off the floor for longer. And if that's still easy, oh, don't worry, I'll think of something else. You can put weights around your feet and around your middle. Keep going. You have got another 15 seconds of this, please. 15 seconds. See you up. You're smiling because you've only got 10 seconds of it now. Keep going. Keep your tummy muscles in. Glance down the length of your body. Check your bottom isn't stuck out. It's in a nice straight line with the rest of your body. And lower. Well done. Good, good, good. Okay. Forearm plank to press, please. So against the wall, ordinary press ups if you wish. In your forearm plank, reach out to one side, come over as far as you can, come back to your forearm plank. Reach, press, come back. You can, of course, do this with a single leg lift as well, should you choose to. Is anyone choosing to? That's the question. You can do. Oh, yep, good, good, good. Keep going, keep going. Really pull your tummy muscles in. One or two of you, I can see bottoms stuck up in the air. Amend your position, please, before I start naming names. Thank you. That's quite funny, actually, because I could just see your bottoms on the camera, nothing else. Keep going. Lovely. Well done. Supine plank, please. So remember, if you can't do the full version, just work on lifting your weight up through your hands, fingertips facing your bottom or your heels. If you can, in this position, just give it a go. Fingertips towards your heels. You might need a wide stance with your feet to begin with, lifting up, and just give it a little push, and then reach right the way up. You might rest on your head a little bit, so I've got a little bit further this time. It partly depends on the mobility of my wrists and hands rather than strength. Good. Push yourself up. Go on, challenge yourself a little bit more. Get those hips up, 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 up. Push through your hands. Come on, you can do it, everybody. Keep going. Keep going. Lovely. Come out of that. Well done. Okay, shoelace squat. So you step a little bit further, little step in front of you. Shoelaces come undone. Squat down. Keep a nice straight back. Tie your shoelace. Come up. A little step forward. Straight back, please, everybody. Squat down. Come back up. Introduce the single leg lift if you're able to, or the single leg element of it. So staying on one leg for as long as you can, but I want a really straight back, please. Keep a straight back. So you're bending your knees and your hips, keeping your back as straight as you can. So your bottom needs to go right the way down to your heels. That will help you keep your back straight. Keep going. You've got time for at least two more. Oh, I saw Mike do a knee lift as well in the middle of all that. Go to heaven, Mike. Top of the class. Well done. Polish your little halo. Keep going. Make this one your last one. Good. Wall angels, please. So you're against the wall, unless you've got slopey walls like me, or slopey ceilings, I should say. You are stood about 6 inches, 15 centimeters away from that wall. Your head and fingertips and shoulders are in contact. The whole of your forearm in contact if you can. Push into that wall. Tummy muscles in. And then start working on getting your arms a little bit higher if you can. So stretching across your chest, strengthening those postural muscles. Keep going. Lovely work. We've got about another 20 seconds or so. Really push into the wall. Keep pushing. Strengthen those muscles. Rest if you need a little rest, then just go back into it. Excellent. Well done. Okay, from there, please, into your L-shape sit. So you might be on your chair, just get on with it if you know what you're doing. Easiest version is a tuck position. You might be just working on lifting your body weight and keeping your tips of your toes in contact with the floor. You might be in a tuck, you might straighten one leg or both legs. Part of it does depend on your flexibility, but Just keep giving it a go, whatever version you're doing. Let's see if I can do more than 2 seconds. Right, okay, so I'm pushing up, lift your chest out, and then lift your feet up off the floor. Oh, so the hard bit for me is really trying to push my chest out, keeping that good posture. Chest out, everybody. So it's not strength, it's partly, well, it is strength. I'm just kidding myself, really. Keep going. You got 5 more seconds. Keep going, please, everybody. 3, 2, chin off your chest, Kay. Okay. Well done, well done, well done. Right, what's next? Shoulder bridge. Shoulder bridge on the floor. Right, this is a nice one. Have a little lie down. Okay, weight above your head if you want. Heels as close into your bottom as you can. Flatten your back. Peel your tailbone off. 1 vertebra at a time. Push into the floor with your feet. And then coming back down. Reaching your arms above your head. Have that weight in your hand if you can. That makes it, it'll help you get into a deeper stretch if you want to. Push through your feet into the floor. Get your hips as high as you can. Push, push, push. And come back down sequentially, nice and smooth through your spine. Keep going. Good. This one's going to be your last one. Push through the floor. Get your hips up as much as you can. Feel the work in hamstrings, bottom, lower back. Excellent. Well done. Okay, into your bridge hold. So this time you're on your shoulders. So let me get that out of the way. You're on your shoulders. You move your feet further away from you, so it emphasizes your hamstrings. Same position on the floor. So the easier version is feet flat to the floor. Then lift your your toes up off the floor. Then work on a single leg extension and just holding it there. Really think about pushing down through the floor and keeping your hips up as high as you can. And then for some people, it's more challenging if you go up onto your hands as well. It's not necessarily hard. It depends on your body shape, really. Keep going. Draw your tummy muscles in still. Keep those hips up high. Do not let your hips sag to the floor. So your heels are as far away from you as you can manage. And go on, lift your toes up off the floor if you can. 5 more seconds, please. 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower with control. No sudden splat on the floor. Thank you. Well done. Right, okay. Finisher, single leg balance or the kneeling version. So you're either standing on one leg, working on your balance. Most of you are kneeling. Your arms are out to the side like this. And then you are leaning back slightly, lifting that front leg off the floor. And then have a go at stretch. Sorry. Flex and extend through the knee. So you're straightening and bending your leg. I'm just all over the place this morning. Keep going. Good. Really reach from side to side. Root yourself into the floor with whatever's in contact with the floor. Pull up out of your hips. Hold it for another 3, 2, 1. Well done. Swap sides. Come on, we're nearly there. Then it stretches. So into your single leg balance, standing if you prefer, or this kneeling version, give it a go. Right, let's go, everybody. Let's go. So foot off the floor. And then extend and flex through the knee if you can. Okay, focus. Keep going. Okay, extend that leg. So straighten that leg now. Hold it there and try and get as still as you possibly can. Keep working on it. 5 more seconds, please. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good. Right. Have a quick drink and then we're on to the stretches. Put on more clothes if you know that you're going to need it. So for the stretches, remember you need your blocks. If you've got blocks, you might want a thick book. Tie will help, or a scarf as well, or instead tie or scarf. Make sure you got that to hand. So we're going to start off with your tie or scarf. Overhand grip, please. I'm just going to put another layer on. Hold on a sec. Overhand grip, and your tie is going over the back of your head. That's the one that you're doing. Right. So from here, feet shoulder width apart. Tie going over the back. Tummy muscles are in. Lift up through your chest. So you're looking for that stretch across your chest. It will go across your bicep, inside of your arm as well. If you can't feel it, shorten the distance between your hands. And then if you happen to have a mirror that you can look in that mirror and check that everything is nice and even. And you just got slightly soft elbows. They're not really bending. Okay, over the top, hold it there and just work on that range, the bit that you find most challenging. Lift your chest, please. Keep your tummy muscles in. And release. And do that again, please. Over the top, lift your chest, push your chest forward. And then explore that range. Remember, you're not pushing your hip forward, it's chest only. And release. And final time, please. Over the top. Lovely. Okay, from side to side, so a slightly wider stance. Okay, so this time we're looking for the stretch going under your arm, all the way down the side of your body and across your hip. One or two of you might feel it extending down towards your knee as well. So imagine you're between two panes of glass, so you're going directly over to the side. Again, you're not sticking your bottom out. Okay, from there, hold it. Right arm high, right hand high. Look up to that top hand, please. Push up with the top hand, gently pull down with the bottom hand. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. See me go a little deeper. And again, please, push up with the top. Pull down with the bottom. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And release. Well done. Okay, flowing again. Gently. Next time, your left hand is high. Hold it up there, please. Look up with that top hand. Gently pull down with the bottom hand. Remember, you can also bend your left knee slightly. So if you've got your left hand high, you can bend your left knee a little bit. That helps with the stretch for some people, not everybody. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, please, deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. Well done. Ease yourself out of that. Sit yourself on your chair. Cross one leg over the other. So I'm doing right leg over the top of my left. We're doing an outer hip stretch. You're pulling up out of your hips. Nice straight back. Lean into your stretch. Hand or forearm on the inside of your knee. Keep your back straight. You're rocking directly over the supporting leg. So remember, your knee should be tracking over the line of your foot. Don't let your knee wobble in or out. So if you're more flexible than I am, you'll be almost in a fold where your chest will be on your lower leg. Okay, let's start working it. So you're gently moving it in that stretch just nice and gently. And take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Keep your back nice and straight. Remember, if you are more flexible, you can sort of cradle your lower leg as well. So I've got my other hand under my foot and cradling. So I'm pushing down with my forearm and pushing down with my right forearm and pulling up with my left. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, please start working it. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Excellent. Swap sides, please. The same on the other side. Cross left over right. Ease yourself into it. Pull up out of your hips. Flex. Keep a nice straight back. Hand or forearm on the inside of your knee. Feel the stretch outer hip on the left-hand side. A couple of you might get a little bit of a stretch going on between your legs as well, depending on how flexible your adductors are, the muscles between your legs. Gently working it. Three, two, one. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, gently working. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And final time. Gently working. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Excellent. Well done. Okay, wide stance, please. Going to do a little bit of a rotation. So you're pulling up and out of your hips. To begin with, right arm is going to lead with your elbow, please. So you're rotating round. I've got my other hand, left hand on the inside of my knee to help with the rotation. Open out your arm and come back to where you started. So it's flowing to begin with. Left hand, elbow leads. Then open out with your arm if you feel comfortable to do so. So just flowing from one side, nice and smooth and gentle, one side to the other. And I'm pushing against the inside of my knee to help deepen the rotation. Then, if you want to, gradually start going a little bit lower with one hand, a little bit higher with the back hand. So I've now got my palm turned, or the back of my hand against the inside of my leg. So I'm using my forearm to push against my lower leg to increase that stretch. Reaching down a little bit further, fingertips almost at the floor, but not quite. Just stay at whatever level is appropriate for you. And gradually going lower with one hand, higher with the other, but really pushing your hand, back of your arm against the inside of your leg to help deepen that stretch. So it's a little bit of equal and opposing pressure, really. Good. Keep going like that. Stop's going to have to come off again. Oh, dear. Right. Those of you that want to, stick with the version you're doing. If not, come onto the floor, flat of hand to floor, and reach up, doing the same sort of thing. So I've got my top of my arm against the inside of my knee this time. If you're more flexible than I am through your Achilles, keep your heel on the floor. So I'm working on that, but you're trying to keep your heels flat to the floor as well as you come over. Good. Keep going. Lovely. One more on each side. And then if you are on the floor, do an adductor stretch in this position here. So you crouch down. Some of you might get a low back stretch actually, and you've got your hands clasped against one another in that position. If you're on the chair, similar sort of thing. This position here, nice straight back, but get the muscles stretched between your thighs. If you're on the floor and this isn't working for you, you can go put your hands on the floor and use an adductor stretch like that, or go down into the frog stretch, knees on the floor. So do whatever version you want to do today. So I'm choosing this squat version because I can sort of work my Achilles as well and my lower back a little bit. Whatever version you're doing, take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. So you can go a little deeper. If you're in the squat version of same as me, or the seated version, think about pushing your chest forward. Don't round your shoulders. And again, nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. Well done. Come out of that, please, into an extension for your back. So some of you might be standing, pushing your hips forward in this position, or seated and pushing your hips forward. So you're extending through your back. You may choose to use the chair and extend through your back in this position, or you can be doing arching and hollowing. That's a really nice one for everybody. Or you've got your forearm cobra or your full cobra. So anything that extends through your back, please. But whatever version you're doing, push your chest out, draw your shoulder blades back and down, avoid rounding your shoulders. So full cobra is hands underneath your shoulders roughly, and then pushing up. And then you're keeping your bottom muscles relaxed. No tension in your bottom muscles, your hamstrings. So you're feeling the stretch through your torso. Whatever version you're in, take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. So you can go slightly deeper. And again, nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. Release out of that, then everybody into a form of child's pose. So bottom to heels. Reach your fingertips away from you. You can sway from side to side a little bit if you wish. And release out of that. Right, okay. So we're going to do the hip flexor hamstring combination. So I'm going to use 2 bits of support. You're taking a big step forward. You're going into your hip flexor stretch. So you're stretching your back leg right near the top. 1 or 2 of you that prefer to do the seated version, same shape. Remember, you're sideways on your chair doing this version here. All of us, you're feeling the stretch, back leg near the top. So just hold that position for the moment. Okay. Then gently working it if you wish. So again, open out your chest, lift your chest, draw your shoulder blades down. If you're in the same position as me, equal and opposing pressure, you're going to push into the floor from your knee through to your foot. That's the back leg. Push, push, push. Almost as if you're trying to push yourself off the floor, millimeter gap. And then release, go a little deeper into your stretch. Okay, do that again, please. Push, so you engage in the muscles that you want to stretch. Keep pushing. Open out through your chest and relax a little deeper into that stretch. And do the same again. Push. So from knee through to foot. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good, well done. Those of you that are on the floor, put your hands to the floor. Remember, you can have blocks or books like this to support you. You can drop your knee out to the side. If you're more flexible, forearms onto your books or forearms onto the floor, and just work on that stretch. You'll feel it somewhere, some of your inside, some of your outside of your hip, and just work on that. If you're very flexible, reach away with your arms as well. You're aiming to get your chest to the floor. Just a little bit of movement like that. If you're on the chair, you can't do that version, but what you can do is a rotation. So use the back of the chair and do a rotation, or you can lift up and lean back. Do whatever version is good for you. Keep going. Whatever you're doing, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Wonderful. Okay, ease yourself out of that. That front leg stays where it is, but it becomes straight. So you pull back into a straight leg. So you've got a hamstring stretch on that front leg. If you prefer a bent leg hamstring stretch, just bend it a little bit. Remember, use your support. So I've got a chair and work surface beside me to help me stay upright through my chest without rounding my shoulders. So you're looking for a stretch on the back of your leg. Seated version, come to the front edge of your chair, extend one leg, pull up out your hip, same shape, straight front leg. Keep going, please, everybody. Okay, from there, equal and opposing pressure. So you're pushing your heel, that front heel, into the floor. Push. So engage in your hamstring muscles. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Relax. Go a little deeper into your stretch. And again, gently pushing through that front heel. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And final time, please. Pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely, well done. Into your version of splits. So you might want support to either side of you, thick books or blocks. Ease yourself, hip flexors, pull back into hamstrings. Go a little deeper, hip flexors, pull back into hamstrings, and then just gently work yourself into your version of splits. If you're near the floor and you've got a pile of books big enough, you can support yourself. So I've got 2 blocks stacked underneath my front leg just to help me stay in that splits position, but keeping my body nice and tall. Those of you that are doing the chair, you know this, you can either do one version or the other. You can do hip flexors or hamstrings. You can't easily do the splits version. Or maybe you can, maybe you've sorted it out. Can't see you well enough on Zoom. Okay, nice deep breath in. Breathe out. And then release. Let's do that all on the other side, please. Good, good, good. So left leg forward into your hip flexor position, whichever version you were doing. Just ease yourself into it. So I'm just gently rocking for the moment, bringing my hips forward. Again, shoulder blades back and down. Think about keeping your chest lifted. Okay, almost lifting yourself up now. So you're pushing through your knee, through to your foot. If you're doing the chair version, you're pushing down through the floor with that back foot. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out, relax, go a little deeper. And again, push. Keep pushing, keep your chest lifted, chin off chest. 2, 1, and relax. Go a little deeper. And final time, so pushing from knee through to foot, almost as if you're trying to lift yourself up off the floor, and think of lifting through your chest as well. Draw those shoulder blades back and down. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely. Well done. From there, rotation if you're on the chair. Hands to the floor. Remember to use your books to lift yourself up if you can't easily get there. Drop that knee out to the side if you want to work on that. Forearms to the floor if you can, via your books, etc. And then work on whatever you feel you need to. So on this side, my left knee doesn't go out to the side anywhere near as much, so I'm easing it out with my heel of my hand. So on the right side, I was down in this position here, and it's far easier. So just work on whatever you need to do. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely, well done. Pull back into hamstring. See if you're in the same shape as me, that front leg now becomes straight. And again, you can work on bent leg if you prefer. Avoid slouching. So again, you're flexing from the hips, trying to keep a straight back. So think about leading with your chest. And if you're on the chair, same shape, you're on the front edge of your chair. One leg extended nice and straight. Okay, pushing into the floor with your heel. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, push. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And final time, please, pushing. So push your heel into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. Okay, into your version of splits, nice and gently. So hip flexors first. Pull back into hamstrings. Get that foot a little bit further forward. Hip flexors. Hamstrings. Gradually working yourself into your splits position. Nowhere near it on this side. Not so bad. Could be better. Definitely tighter on this side. Okay, deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely. And release. Well done. Come onto your back, please. Lie down on the floor. Pop a cushion underneath your head if you know that it helps you keep in correct alignment. Hug your knees into your chest. Have a little rock around. So your hands underneath your knees, hands on top of your knees, or if you're more flexible, hold onto your feet and have a little roll around in that position there. Just keep going like that for the moment. Lovely, well done. Into a rotation, keeping your shoulders flat to the floor, knees to chest, drop your knees over to the right-hand side. A little bit of downward pressure with your right hand on top of your knees. And if you find that easy, remember to straighten that top leg. So it'll be your left leg that straightens, and get a stretch. Slightly deeper stretch that way. Right, really reach away with your left arm, the one that's stretched, straightened out. Lovely. Come back to center, have a rock around again. You might want to go side to side. It's up to you. Good. Rotate to the left, please. So drop your knees to the left-hand side. Left hand on top of your knees. Straighten that top leg if it helps. Reach away with your right arm, keeping it straight. Lovely, well done. Come back to center. Full body stretch, please. Make yourself as long as you possibly can. So some of you will be arms in a V shape. Some of you will be able to get your arms in an I shape. Really reach and release. And do that one more time, please. Reach and release. Good. Stay there. Just make yourself nice and comfortable. Into pelvic floor contractions, just to finish off with. So you're using those muscles that stop you going to the toilet, passing wind when you don't want to. Every other muscle, keep it nice and relaxed. So if somebody was watching you, they would just think you're lying on the floor. Okay, draw everything in, hold it there for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 8 quick contractions. Contract and relax. 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 Well done. Deep breath in, breathe out, sit yourself up, and polish your little halos. Well done, team. Good.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good weekend, everybody. If you've got any questions, stay here.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thanks, Sam.